Hello, hello. Welcome to the Accountability Call number 88.
My
We
numbers.
are here. Yes, we are back. We are back. I'm feeling very good today. It took me a while to get to this moment though, I'm telling you, because I was not feeling good. It's rainy here today. I was like, I want it to be sunny, but it's been sunny for a long ass time. So I'm like, it's time to rain. Um, how are you feeling today, Zanitra?
I'm feeling well. I'm feeling rested.
Oh,
I'm in a
good.
good mood. And we're just
Yes,
gonna run with that. We're gonna take it and we're gonna make something shake today.
I love it. Eve, where in the world is Evie San Diego?
I went to bed. I went to bed.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
this we clap. We do clap.
But I'm,
Yes.
I'm feeling I'm feeling good. I'm feeling level headed, you know.
Oh, good. I
Feel
love it.
feel like nothing gonna shake me off my game this week. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah.
Honey, we
Yes.
are heading fast into October. What in the world? Last quarter of the year. Zanitra's birthday. All
Yes,
the
it
things,
is. The
okay?
countdown is on.
All
Okay.
the things are happening in the next couple of months. The holidays are gonna steamroll, and next thing you know, it's gonna be January 1st. So, what did we learn last week to prepare us for the things, ladies?
I got one. It's quick and easy. Most of the rules that you're following for your life, you made it up. Which also means you can change it. Okay. You are causing stress to yourself.
Mm.
And as we like to say, you need to take your foot off your own neck
Oh, honey.
because there are certain things, limitations that aren't real that you've placed there. This has to be done this way. If it's not done that way, then it can't be done. Lies.
In the sea.
Because done is always better than perfect. Every time. Every
Mhm.
single time. So release those rules that you
Eve. Walking by like shots fired, shots
I'm just
fired.
saying. I'm just saying.
Uh,
And it's probably well intended. You probably read somewhere that this is the best way to do it, and you have now implemented it as the only way to do it, and it is not.
mm,
It is not.
mm-hmm,
Your done will always be better than
mm-hmm.
the perfect that's in your head.
And how did you get to this
I,
lesson?
when I tell you it is something so simple, so Um, I know that the best times to post on social media, specifically for my clients, are like first thing in the morning, especially if we're looking at like LinkedIn. Business professionals, log
Mhm.
in Monday morning to start their day off. And I would be stressing myself out and like almost just straight up not posting or waiting a whole week before I would post something for a client. And it was just like, girl, you stressing yourself out. I don't care if it gets done at 2 p.m. on a Monday. Put it up there. Because now it's done. It is done.
Right. Instead of
And
trying to wait for the window to make sure it fit in the window.
waiting for the windows, waiting for the windows and creating walls. Okay.
Mhm.
Waiting for the windows and
Go
creating
ahead and
walls in the
text me back.
process. So yeah, it was that small thing that like released me, because it was impacting when I decided to work on certain things. Because if I missed that window, then I'm like, okay, then I'll wait and work on it next week, and then I'd miss the window next week, and then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just like, girl, you got the window to work on it this afternoon, work on it and get it posted. And even then, you can schedule it for the next available time, but just based off of how the system I had set up of working on it with the intent to post like as soon as it's done, it was just messing up, and I wasn't working on it. So,
Mm-hmm.
yep, that little thing.
That's good. That's good. That is good. Y'all, when I tell y'all I learned so much last week, woo, baby, we was in full learning mode. Okay. I got a whole list of things. I'm like, what do we choose, honey? We about to give all of them. So one of the biggest things I learned is, the Zanitra is not only my friend and my coach, but she's also my therapist, apparently. Oh, God really has blessed me, Lord. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. One of the things that I realized is I can have hard conversations, and when you have hard conversations, focus on how it's impacting you. right? Like a lot of times we want to, just drag people to the carpet, right? And I had a really hard conversation last week, but I focused on how it's impacting me, and it turned into something that was a moment of revelation instead of a fight. So that was one of my major takeaways last week. The other thing was I watched this video about business. And some of the major things that I took away was one, that you can create certainty by how you react to the world, right? So a lot of times, especially in business, we are uncertain. We like, I don't know how it's gonna happen, is it gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, where's gonna happen. And what she said was, you create certainty by the way you react to the uncertainty, right? So if you're not sure what's going to happen, you move in a sense of surety, right? Either way, you take the action, you make the move, you make the call, you send the text, right? You just continue to move in a certain way, even in the midst of uncertainty. And I was just like, ooh, that is a real takeaway, because baby, when that uncertainty be, what is it? Level overcoming me, I feel like
Probably whopping us over the head.
Yes, I will allow it to overtake me sometimes. Like, this is just too much. But I can still choose to move in certainty even in those moments. The other thing is, and this is for people who can't do a little bit of nothing. Okay. That would be me and Z and Eve. She said, when you select, so she was talking about making decisions in your business, which direction you want to go, blah, blah, blah. She said, when you select the outcome and not the process, you often make the wrong decision. Right? Because she was talking about how she was trying to determine if she wanted to scale her company and make it a tech company, or she wanted to scale her company and make it like franchise what she was already doing. Right? And she decided on the tech company, but she didn't know the process for the tech company. She knew the process for making it a franchise of what she was already doing. And she was like, in business, you're going to have consistent problems, right? That you hate dealing with, right? If you choose the outcome over the process. Right. So it's really about, you're gonna have consistent problems anyway. You're either gonna have the problems that you enjoy or that you like or that you know how to do, or you're gonna have a consistent amount of problems that you hate doing because you didn't realize what the process was and what you were actually gonna have to do in order to run this type of business. Right. So she was like, if you can't stand the problems that you have to continuously solve in your business, it's unlikely that you're gonna reach the outcome. Because you're going to avoid them. You're going to feel overcome by them. You're going to be stressed by them all the time. Like, all of that energy is going to stop you from achieving the outcome. And I was like, ooh, this is good, because, I have an idea. I'll be like, yes, do it. Because I'm thinking of the outcome. Jesus don't show us the journey, but I need to start looking at the journey more. Like, okay, what are all the things I'm going to have to do? What are some of the problems that I think might come up? Even ask Kiki, girl, Kiki, what's the problems that's going to come up? So that way I'm making a more educated decision on the directions that we're going in business and in life. So those are two big takeaways. Eve, I'll let you go.
No, but I agree. All I could think about was two quotes. One quote I think that I created, in a sense, when I was talking about something. The only thing certain in life is uncertainty. So leverage how you deal with it. That goes up to what you said. And then when Z was talking, I was remembering that quote. Remember when Keke Palmer was in The Killing the Bee, she was talking to Lawrence Fishburne, and she was quoting the Mary Williamson quote, like, we're more powerful. Our greatest fear is that, what was it again? Oh my gosh.
Greatest fear is not that we are inadequate, is that we are powerful beyond measure. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically everything Z was saying was making me think of that moment, and then what you were saying was making me think of that moment. There's nothing else to be said. Y'all go to bed and listen to what this is.
Now I go to bed.
I do have one more to add, because when I tell you, it's so front and center, it's so simple. if you do what you don't want to do,
Oof.
you can have everything that you desire.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah,
Let me say something.
yeah.
When I tell you that I don't need to learn another
not one.
thing. I don't need to create another process, another framework. And we know your girl loves the frameworks over here.
Baby, and you're good at it.
I need to do the things that I don't want to do, which are taking the next steps. Stop going back at one with a new idea when you never finish step 2 or 3 on the last idea. And so my objective this entire week is to do all the things I don't want to do. I don't feel like working on this. Guess what I'm going to do? Work on it. Everything that I don't want to do, because that's what's stopping me, honestly, when you talk about the process, from getting the results. It is because I'm not doing the things that I don't want to do. And that's what's going to get you there. So yeah, that was it.
The funny thing is, so I named this accountability call Identifying Your Drainers and Your Chargers, because I am doing a challenge, which my husband has joined me on, which I'm excited about, of, doing some things to completely shift the way I'm moving and aiming for being unrecognizable, right? And the lady was like, she was like, before you do any action, what you need to do is remove the things that drain you. Like, you have to remove your drainers. So what are the things that you know that when you do them, they take energy from you, they make you feel bad about yourself, they make you doubt yourself, they make you judge yourself? Like, what are all those things that you just do naturally, or that you started to do, that you implement in your life, that drain your energy? And then also identifying, what are the things that charge you up? What are the things that light you up, make you feel good about yourself, right? Make you feel like you're invincible, right? Have you happy? These type of things. So I was writing mine down, and actually, today I was like, oh, I need to add something on there. So one of my goals this week is literally just to, because she was like, focus on it just for a whole week, just focus on eliminating the drainers and committing to your chargers, right? And one of the things I'm adding to my drainers is not doing what I said I'm going to do. Okay.
Yep.
When I think back over my life, the times that I have been most in alignment, most happy, getting at it, is when I said I'm going to do something, and I do it, period. Like, and not choosing which areas of my life I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, and which areas I'm not going to do what I said I'm going to do. Like, I was talking to see this weekend, I was like, I'm a by any means type of person. Like, this is just how I roll in life. Like, if it's something that I really am like, oh, I got to do, I'm going to be at any means. I picked up, moved my kids down to North Carolina in a blink of an eye. Like, literally. Okay. But I realized that in my business, I'm not by any means necessary. And it's time to become by any means necessary in that area too. So I'm adding that to my list of drainers. And while I do this, ladies, are there any drainers that you potentially can identify that you want to remove, or any chargers you want to commit to this week?
What you got, Eve?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Chargers for me is moving my body, whether it be walking, going to my strength and conditioning class, dancing. That always gets me right. And for some reason, I resist that, which I don't understand why. Because I let all the work stuff be like, oh no, if I just get over this hump, then I'll have, more of the time freedom that I'm looking for. When I'm like, darling, your time is now. You get to choose now. You get to choose now. Choose it now. Choose your body now. Choose yourself now. Choose your health now. Or you won't be able to do all the things you said you want to do. So I would say my chargers is definitely movement, doing movement every day. And continue to get more disciplined with like how to support myself with getting better sleep, because it's really been affecting my health. Yeah. I'm gonna say that. And then also
so what is your drainer for
my drainer? My drainer is having my calendar be too packed, like not enough time for me to like think,
Mhm.
like even strategy, not having time to strategize, but I'm just so busy executing.
Mhm.
So when I don't give myself um time to like be in a flow state, to like think through things, that drains me for sure. And not clocking my negative self-talk. I've been getting good at it, but sometimes she wins. So even right now, like my little exercise to clock her is like I literally say out loud something is a win. Like it could be like I lit up a candle to like make my environment better. I'm like, oh, that's a win. Good job
Mhm.
for you. I'm putting stuff in the oven to like start my meal prep to make sure I eat because I sometimes be forgetting to eat. I put it in the oven in my head. I was like, oh, that's a win. Like so I'm doing
Mhm.
like that's a win for like literally every single thing. Just saying it out loud. That's a win. That's a win. Which goes a little bit to your point, Nezzy, about you doing this exercise. There's this beautiful Nigerian researcher that I came in contact with. She told me that your mindfulness is a choice. So even in the things that you don't,
Mhm.
be mindful in the choice that you decide to do it. And a little bit of what you're talking about, like standing on business with every aspect of your life, saying what you say you're gonna do. She was like, your mindfulness, even in the things you don't want to do, is also a choice. So,
Mhm.
wonder, yeah,
Mhm.
everybody's quotes today.
I'm still in that that's a win, and I'm good at it for myself, but I want to make sure that my kids, particularly my son,
Mhm.
who has a natural pessimistic brain, um, I want to call out his wins more. So
Mhm.
I'm going to start saying that. So yes, thank you for
That's
that.
good.
Um, so the thing that charges me is pouring into people and helping them to see themselves more clearly, helping them find positive outcomes, helping them to think more positively. And so connecting with the people is like so important. And that's on a grand scale of like, or a business scale of like working and speaking. I had a speaking
Mhm.
engagement last week that went so freaking well. It was so, so good. So definitely want to be in the space of doing more of that, but then also like having my one-on-one friend time. So conversation I had with Inez, conversation I had with my other best friend. And I will say that those things take priority over my work. Like
Mhm.
if my friend called, oh, work can kiss my butt. Don't worry about it. Hey,
Baby.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And if you need an hour of
Outside
my
doing
time,
it.
you're getting it. Like so what that means, and which is tied to my drainer, similar to what Inez said. And it's kind of twofold. One, not doing what I said I was gonna do. If I said that I was going to work on this project on Friday, and Saturday come and I didn't work on a Friday, I'm going to be so drained, and I'm going to um then think about, which is part two, all the time that I didn't utilize.
Mhm.
So not doing what I'm supposed to do, and then also just mulling over how I could have used my time better, are the two things that drain me. And so for me, it's like if I know that I'm going to make space for the people in my life, then that means the time that I have free, I got to get shit done in that time,
Mhm.
so that I do have, so that I don't end up going back to, being upset because I didn't get something done.
Mhm.
And then also still make space for the people that I care about the most. So
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, I love it. Some of my drainers that I wrote down was staying up after 10 p.m. Yes, and amen.
mm-hmm.
Skipping my health protocols,
Mm.
right? Eating unhealthy foods, like anything with salt and sugar, like too much salt, too much sugar. Actually, I already had it on here. Not following my schedule. Good job. Holding feelings in.
Ooh.
Come on, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Responding in masculine energy.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Overthinking and inaction. And that came from that another thing she said in the video. She was like, there's no right answer in business. There's no wrong answer in business. The only wrong answer is doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's that overthinking and inaction.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Z and I came up with pillow talking with Kiki. Okay, I can't be up late talking to Kiki about whatever. Go to bed. Okay. So I have a new app on my phone. It's called Google. What's it called? Google Keeps. Google Keep. Write my little question down, and I'll come back. Yes. So all of those things we are eliminating this week. We are getting rid of them. And my chargers are co-working with my booze. Yes, that helps me to stay high energy. Music and dance, right? I was supposed to be dancing. I need to put my Beyonce back on. Listen, the sun, being in the sun, planning my week, which is what we about to do right now. Motivating audio books, my videos, my rebounding, learning and personal development, and then gathering people and meeting people. So just like Z, like I like being with the people, and I don't usually be with people. I was with the people yesterday. It was with some kids, but it was some other people. And I was just like, oh, it's good to be out. So yes, I need to implement some of that into my week this week, as well. So these are the things. That is my first to do for my goals for the week. So let's jump into the goals. All right, so we're doing at least 3 to 5 goals, maybe even more. 2 of them joints need to be some self-care. Okay. The rest of them got to be the things for us with children, incorporating the kids in there too, because they on the list, even though they're kind of like invisible sometimes. Yes. So in addition to eliminating, and it was eliminate drainers, commit to chargers. That's my first thing. My second thing is completing the small nagging avoidances. Okay. Because that also need to be on my drainer list. The things that is on the list, been on the list, supposed to do, ain't did, gotta do, supposed to do, all the little tiny things drain. So I wrote a list of them, and I started completing last week. And I'm gonna complete them this week. Number 3 is creating Reels copy for Deep in the Travel and documenting so my VA can batch them up and schedule them basically. Are these new glasses?
Yeah, I got them in Korea.
These is cute. Oh, there it is.
Thank you.
Looking studious. The next thing is basically at the root of this is show up. So me and Z, I was over Z house luxuriating and also charging on Friday. Okay. And one of the things we realized was we just need to post what we already got. Okay. Again. Okay. And then take what we already said and just say it again in front of the new people and post it. So, by any means necessary, I'm doing at least one story and one reel a day. Okay. It may be an old one, it may be a new one, but it's gonna be one. Okay. The next thing I'm doing is I want to schedule the next Boarding Soon Ghana, start promoting that, and then revise the template for that and create Boarding Soon Zimbabwe. And the last thing is I just put on here a successful teacher work day. My children will be home on Thursday. So I need to, last time we had a great time. But this time I want to do a balance of being able to do some of my work and also have them enjoy themselves too. So yes, let me put balance, successful and balanced. Okay, now I'll be right back. Got a potty, y'all.
Eve, you got your list ready?
Yeah, for the most part. I think for me, self-care as always, sleep early and well. We are fighting through this, God. Do less time, which is a little bit like that. Less executing, more time to like think, drinking my tea, doing my prayers, walking in strength class. That's all the self-care stuff. Need to continue. I had on here engagement 1, deliver excellence as per usual by December because I got switched over to a new team on a new contract. So still getting myself together with that. I have on here IDTT, promote and partner and precision. I was doing really well with doing one live a week when I was traveling and outside and in partnership convo with folks. Manage DM stories, ads, and boarding soon. That's what I'm doing per week. But I feel like to add more rigor to this for this week, it's probably not going to be the live. I think I need to transfer over marketing responsibilities fully to our VA, and I need to like go balls to the wall with like partnerships, convos, and supporting Nezzy with boarding soon for our conversions. And I had on here financials, do a financial run through. I did not do that last week. So I feel like I need to keep that for this week to just ensure all the paperwork is good for when tax season comes. Sweet baby Jesus. And last but not least, I had on here language, like to keep picking up on or keep improving like the languages that I already speak. Want to just like double down on them.
What's the number? What's the total count we're at?
5.
Well, humble brag, you know. She only speaks 5 languages, guys.
I just want to like
girl, bye.
Only 5.
Business level.
Tighten them up, child.
Because we got places to go, things to do. That's supposed to be my fun thing, but I'm resisting, even though I really want to do it. I don't know why. Again, but so I'm gonna put it on there, and then I'm gonna call in my next contract. Really, I'm actually gonna change this. I'm so focused on IDTT, so I'm calling in 100 plus travelers booked for 2026. That's what I'm calling in by the end of November. That's what I'm calling in. Ease of getting work done on my next flight, bringing up our stuff in therapy, debt cancellation. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. The way Z, I don't know if cackling because the way Z clutched her pearls when you said that doing the languages was fun.
Yeah, it is.
Like, what, girl?
I was like, oh, okay.
Deal, I can't.
To each its own, darling. Okay, so my list, I have 6 things on my list this week. Number 1 is to get my client social media posts done. I'm going to have 20 posts done. And it is a mix of things that I'm going to do. I'm doing 7 of the 20. And then the other 13 is going to come from our superstar designer.
Yeah.
Some stuff you just got to get off your plate, baby. Like,
Yes.
So I'm excited to have 20 because there's about 12 weeks left in a year, something like that. So that's 2 per week almost. Yeah. So yes, I'm excited to get those done and have it scheduled and be ready to go. For my government contracting, I need to do a status review on any of the open contracts to see if there's any projects I need to be working on, because right now it doesn't feel like there are, but I could be missing something. And then I have to do some review on a marketing plan that we're doing. Then I have my applications and admin. So there's an award that I need to submit an application for. There's a grant I need to submit an application for. There's taxes that I need some documentation for. So that's application admin. Stealing from my Nez, post what I already said. I'm totally stealing your one story and one reel a day. And God knows I do not want to. I ain't even going I don't want to do it.
And that means we gotta do it.
That means I gotta do it. So
That means we gotta do it.
Here we are. starting today, I guess.
All right.
Uh, then I have my 4Q marketing plan. Because I honestly haven't been doing any marketing. And this is specifically an email campaign. And it's just one email a month, but I haven't done anything. But I do want to think about get ahead of whatever I want to do for Black Friday or that holiday season. And then lastly, food and fitness and fun. So I have, I think I had on there a couple weeks ago to read for fun. So Eve, when you were talking about languages for fun, it reminded me that I haven't mailed your book yet. I do have it. So so I will continue to read daily. I actually did like just a solid 30 minutes last night before bed, which was awesome. I've done like just one evening, don't turn on TV at all and just sit there and read. So just want to do that daily, work out 3 times a week and get some food prep in. I'm stealing Sweet Green recipes. So I love their salads or whatever. So
that's a good idea. I need to do that.
I'm gonna just make what they already make, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. I love it. It's smart. It's good.
So that is going to be my food prep. And then there's some other administrative stuff I have to follow up on. I'm calling in another 100K contract, 2 employees, debt cancellation, 4 speaking gigs, and 2 new coaching clients. Calling in.
Yes. I got to rewrite my list of calling in. I don't even know what I was calling in, what I need to be calling in right now. I had to add to my list, send an email to the It's Even Travel list, because you reminded me I need to send an email to. That's an addition. Mm-hmm. That's an addition to the story and the reel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
These things. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we got a lot of time today. I don't know what we was doing. I feel like we started late. Okay. So my word for the week. The thing that I feel like is going to keep me going, my word for the week is attention. Mm-hmm. And it's basically because I want to pay attention to what I'm paying attention to. And if it is anything other than what I want, I need to shift my attention and focus on what I want. Mm-hmm. I was watching another video. I don't even know who this woman is. I was just like, what? But she does a great job of balancing Christian principles and also just mindset, because there's a lot of mindset principles in the Bible. Okay. Mm-hmm. And she was talking about how, like, you know, just completely stop focusing on what you don't want to happen or what is happening in your life right now that you don't want. Like, focus on what you want and continue to focus on what you want. And eventually it will raise your vibe and eventually you'll get to the things. So I was like, this is a good practice. She was like, just do it for 24 hours. So I'm going to keep doing it for 24 hours every day. It's my word for the week. Every day for 24 hours, I'm going to focus on what I want. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keep my attention there.
Let's get it.
You got your word, Eve?
Mine still say sleep.
Nah, mine still says it might need to.
Y'all. Sleep.
It might still need to be sleep. Bed.
Yeah, sleep, y'all.
Okay. Yes. Good job.
It's sleep for sure.
My word of the week is, it was going to be done, but it's all about completion. Mm-hmm. Check it off on the list. Get it done. Is the post done yet? Get it done. Right? Is the application done yet? Get it done.
Yes.
So the theme is completion, but I think the word is really done. Yes. Is it done? Get it done.
It's funny. A friend of mine has a business called Done and Done.
I love it.
And she helps you get it done. She helps businesses get stuff done. I'm like, yes. I love the energy of these. I love the energy of these together. Like focusing your attention, getting stuff done, and going to sleep. Okay? Going to bed. That's what we need to do. I am dropping the link for the YouTube video that I watched in the chat, the comments, blah, blah, blah. So if you're watching the replay, you can check it out. Actually, I probably should put the comments there. It's great for business owners. Great for business owners. I feel like all my major takeaways that I shared was from that one video, and I didn't even share all the ones. Like, so take a look, implement the things, focus your attention, do what you need to do, and get shit done. Okay. Okay. All righty. Well, we'll be back next week.
This is
Bye.